Hi. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been so long since you see me in a video, but we are trying to get back on track to more content for you guys. So this week we are working on a new piece that I've been working on. It's a new character. I feel like it's important to make your own designs, drawing from imagination. So much of my art is based off of concepts and things, using references and whatnot. And I think it's important to make stuff from your imagination. Not to say the same thing twice, but it's my channel and I'm gonna do that. Anyway, this week we are working on a Space Girl character that I came up with, similar to the girl in space with the octopus, but different. This is like all 100% my character, and I think this is gonna be a part of a series. So this first part is what I came up with, just pretty much a portrait, and then I love the portrait so much that I'd love to expand on it. So this is gonna be part one, and looking forward to showing you guys some digital art. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're going back to that method of making faces like I taught in that other 3-part series. I've been using it from then on, like, you know, with the Catwoman and of course with this. But with the digital art, it's a lot more easier to do so. It's a lot easier to make those changes, and trust me, I make so many changes in doing the digital art. This way makes it so much easier to do those changes. The video that you were watching is in real time, at least of the strokes. I took so much time to to like stop and look at it, so it took a lot longer than the little 5 minutes this video is gonna take. But as we get into it, you're gonna see me doing a lot of like the liquefying and things of that nature. Working on the skin was a lot of fun too. The airbrushing tool in Procreate, the digital program that I'm using, is so cool, and blending the colors and changing the opacity, I almost feel like digital art is using a cheat code, because it makes it so much easier to do things and whatnot. Not that I would ever get away from traditional painting, but yeah, it does feel so much like a cheat code. You might see a lot of it doesn't look like anything's happening on the page or on the canvas, but a lot is happening. I'm using the smudge tool, so if you look really close at the painting, you'll see things are blending and going together a lot better, and that's because I spend probably half of the time working on each of my digital pieces just smudging, using the smudge tool to blend things in together to make it look great like that. But I do notice though that the digital art, something about it just looks super digital, and there's digital artists out there that can make a painting and it look like it's like an oil painting or acrylic painting or a watercolor painting. And I'd like to hone those skills, because not that I'm trying to, like, you know, deceive your eyes or anything like that, but there is a certain type of look that I like, and the digital look isn't quite my jam. So I'd love to get better at it so I can achieve that, getting to a point where it looks like it's an actual like a painting with actual media. I love that I can use like real pictures and incorporate them into the art so easily. You know, a lot of the times I'll like take some newspaper clippings for some of my pieces and then Mod Podge them onto the painting and whatnot, but with the digital art I can just grab a picture from the Hubble telescope. That's actually where I got the space for her hair as well as in her eyes, and then I can just insert them into the painting. I know that I can't go too crazy with this because I don't want to get too far away from it all being my art, but I think it's a useful tool and a really cool thing that I can use now. So there's these brushes inside Procreate that are luminescence brushes, and I kind of went ham with the brush on this piece, and I think it's so cool because it really does give that glow effect, and I'd really like to see what I can do more with that in the future. And you'll see by the end of this painting I actually use another one of the luminescence brushes to make the freckles on her face, and I think it came out so dope. Around that part is when I was like, this can't be it. It can't just be a portrait. I gotta make this a full a full character and do a full character design on it. Just so cool, the luminescence like around her headband and stuff. Speaking on a headband, I might take it out. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you guys like it. I love the Green Lantern symbol and all of that, but I feel like it could be like toned down, and I think it'd be just dope if the luminescence was just coming from the bottom of her afro instead of like, you know, all in the middle of her head. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I might keep it, I might not. We shall see. Yeah, and we're just gonna go ahead and just clean it up a little bit here at the end, and then we can call it a day on this part. Alright guys, and that's gonna be another video done. Yes, an actual full kind of video. I know it's still shorter than some of my traditional art paintings and stuff. And also I'd like to take more camera footage of me painting, like, you know, with the camera looking at the actual iPad and whatnot, instead of you just seeing the digital art on the screen. Growing pains, but I really think that this is something that I'm going to spend a lot of time on in the near future, and hopefully to come. I am working on a painting right now. Here's a little sneak peek. We got a little Sade joint going right now. You can't really see it, which is good because it ain't ready yet. But we are still working on traditional media, and there will be more of that to come in the very near future. Peace, love you guys to death. Thank you so much for coming out for another video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next week for some more sweet stuff, or sometime in the near future with some more sweet stuff. Later, guys.